Can you lose weight without counting calories? The answer for this is yes, you can definitely lose weight without counting calories. And I'm going to show you how you can do that on this video. So the first thing we need to understand is calorie density. So I learned about calorie density with Dr. McDougall, and he has a great chart that shows the calorie density of foods. But the only thing that he doesn't consider is some animal sources. So I created my own calorie density chart that includes some of these low calorie animal products that it can be included into your diet, and it can be very beneficial. I'm gonna put the chart on the screen so you can understand a little bit what I'm talking about. So the calorie density chart is based on the calories per pound of food. So for example, non-starchy vegetables are the least calorie dense foods that you can possibly eat. They are around 100 calories per pound. Berries and egg whites are roughly between 200 and 300 calories per pound. Fruits and Greek yogurt are about 300 calories per pound. And potatoes, corn, squash, oats, and white fish, uncooked weight, about 400 calories per pound. Whole grains, rice, and pasta, about 500 calories per pound. Beans, legumes, air popped popcorn, and chicken breast are 600 calories per pound. So those are the foods that you have to base off if you wanted to lose weight. The less calorie density of the food that you eat, the more weight you're going to lose. And the other one, on the red side, is the avocados, the ice cream, breads, cheese, all this stuff that are high in calories because they are higher in fat, high in sugar, and they promote weight gain if you eat too much of it. So the way you can lose weight is, let's imagine this is your stomach, and you're gonna have a meal, and your meal is, I'll say, pizza and ice cream, which are my favorite, and you're gonna fill your stomach with pizza and ice cream. You're gonna eat pizza and ice cream. This is your stomach, and you're gonna fill it up with just that. You're gonna be eating thousands of calories. Or for example, you're still gonna eat the pizza and ice cream, and let's say that is about, 2,000 calories for the meal, but half of your plate you're gonna eat the vegetables. So if before you're eating 2,000 calories, now you're gonna be eating about half of the calories, like 1,000 calories of pizza, and then the vegetables, about 100 to 200 calories of vegetables. So you're gonna reduce your calorie intake by half. And that's a really, really powerful tool for you to use when you're trying to lose weight. So the more fruits and vegetables you consume, the less calories is the overall calorie of your meal it's going to be. So it's a great, great tool for weight loss. The next thing you can do to lose weight is following the hunger scale. And I'm gonna put that on the screen for you to have an idea what I'm talking about. So the hunger scale is listening to your body, hunger cues, to know when to eat and when to stop, and that's very, very important when you're trying to lose weight. You don't want to be eating when you're not hungry. You want to wait until you are hungry to eat. You want to stop when you're satisfied, when you had enough but not stuffed. And that's very crucial when you're trying to lose weight. You see here the hunger scale. Number 1 is when you're starving. You don't want to wait until you're starving to eat. That's invitation for binging and overeating. And no, that happens sometimes when we don't have time to eat at a certain the time where you're supposed to, and you go over a little bit. And it's always when that happened to me, I always eat a little bit more than I'm used to. So try your best to not get to that level of starving or very hungry. The best time to eat is a level 3, when you're hungry, your stomach is growling, you're feeling empty, you're ready to eat. Number 4 is like when you're slightly hungry. Sometimes we eat when you're slightly hungry, and I suggest for you to wait 30 minutes to 1 hour until you're actually hungry to eat. You need to understand your body very well. Sometimes just having a glass of water, a sip of tea can help you to go longer and wait until you're truly hungry. And then it's the neutral, where you're not even hungry or full. And then 6 is when you're satisfied, and that's when I suggest for you to stop eating, and that's when you're no longer hungry. You might still feel a little bit of room for something else, but it's the perfect time for you to stop eating. It's when you feel light, energized, and that's the best time for you to stop eating. 7 is slightly full. It's when you fill up the capacity of your stomach. You ate a full capacity, so you're satisfied and content. And then 4, when you're feeling heavier and ready to unbutton your pants. 9 is when you're very, very full, very uncomfortable. And 10 is stuffed, it's like at Thanksgiving, after a Thanksgiving meal, it's stuffed. You feel sick, you feel sluggish. That's not a place where you want it to be. So perfect times to be eating is when you're 3 and you stop when you're 6. If you wanted to lose weight very fast, you can stop at 5, but you're gonna be slightly hungry. But if you want to be losing weight fast, you can do that. But the perfect place to stop eating is when you're satisfied. If you want to maintain your weight, you can stop at between 6 and 7. And if you want to build muscle or gain weight, you can stop at 7 or 8. Those are the 2 tools that I use to lose weight without counting calories, and they work perfect. They are great. So if you feel like you're gaining weight or you're not losing at all, eat a little bit more vegetables, more fruit, and a little bit less starches and proteins. Less fat in general, that always helps. See if you're eating on the red side of the scale. Are you eating breads, cheese, chocolate, nuts? Avoid them. If you're already eating on the green side, maybe go more vegetables, more fruit, more berries, and maybe less legumes, maybe less starch, if that's something that you want to do. And pay attention to your hunger scale. Try not to eat when you're bored. Just wait until you're truly hungry. If you are the kind of person that eat when you're bored, when you have nothing else to do, find something that you enjoy doing. Go for a walk. Do a session of Pilates. Go take your dog for a walk. Find something. Go read a book. Find something that you enjoy doing. But food is not entertainment. Food is for us to give us energy, and it can be pleasure, but it's not all day pleasure. So you're not gonna be relying on food for entertainment. If you need entertainment, go find entertainment. Watch a movie, go do something. And the best thing sometimes when you are bored is just to move your body, put on music and dance, and it's perfect for when you're to feel great and to have an energy boost. And I love doing that. I'll dance with my kids, or I take my dog for a walk. I do my 5-minute Pilates session, something, stretch, do yoga, do something that you enjoy doing. That's all for this video. And if you have any questions, leave it down below. I'm offering one-on-one coaching, and that's personalized to you. I do follow a high carb, low fat diet, and discharge is pretty much what I do. I do consume small amounts of protein, animal protein, and what works for me. But if that doesn't work for you, we can figure it out and see what's best for you and for your lifestyle. And you can do that together, and I'll help you together. That's pretty much it for this video. If you have any questions, you can leave it down below. You can send me an email. I'll leave my information down below. Or you can send me a message on Instagram. I'll be happy to help you to achieve your goal. I hope you're having a nice day, and I'll see you on the next video.